I'm not saying this Caloocan church is a baby. This is already adults, matured. And but still, just like the same way that we take care of the babies that is given to the family, we have to continue to feed. And in order to continue to feed, you have to give something. If you don't give anything, and then if you just minimize your giving, and for the growth of a baby, the same way the growth of a church, specifically for the missions, will not be growing fast. So it is very important to have the church be fruitful and be multiplied. We have to remember that there are few important practical ways, or I would say practices, we have to understand. About 2 months ago, in June, I was invited to speak at one of the mission conference, for 3-day mission conference in Bohol, Panglao. It's a Bible Baptist church. And when I am invited to speak at a youth camp or a mission conference or anniversary, what I usually do, I fly directly from Korea to Manila to their nearest airport. Then the local church pastors will somehow, if they have a van or sometimes a multi-cab, whatever the transportation available, sometimes they don't have, so I have to ride on the local bus. And if the local bus has an aircon, it's a very blessing, but sometimes no aircon, so I have to travel sometimes a few hours. But anyway, I went to Bohol. I go to the Bohol, then local pastor will meet me at the airport and bring me to the nearest hotel. But the last June was not the case, because I was already in Bohol. And I was already in Bohol for our youth camp. And after I finished, I was already invited to speak in that mission conference in June. I said yes, and the problem that I faced, I have the newly bought a L300 from Brother Benny the last year, but there's no driver, except me. So I'm the one, when I'm in Bohol, I'm the one to take some people who are handicapped or the elderly to their home after the service in the evening. So when I need to go to the Panglao to preach, I have no driver. So I tried to find a solution, because so I downloaded a webs called Waze on my cell phone. I think you know what the Waze is. And then I studied, because I already once used it when I was traveling in Israel for 2 weeks or some years back. And then I was still praying. I've been driving since 1972, so I'm not afraid of driving. But especially when I have an appointment to preach in the evening and leaving early, it's about 100 kilometers distance from my church in Bohol, Caloocan to Panglao, about 100 kilometers along the coastal road. And when I started going, usually it's less than 2-hour distance driving on coastal road, but I started 4 or almost 5 hours before the scheduled time, because just in case, to have a comfort in my health. In case that the tire become flat or something happened, that I still have a reserve. So I left. I did not realize there's 7 towns I have to cross all the way down south. I did not know there are so many intersections. Even though these are the beautiful voices from the Waze is telling me you have to go derecho, you have to go to the left, right, but still I was listening very carefully and driving slowly, not to miss. 7, maybe, I don't know how many, maybe 20, 30 more intersections, Y4, cross 4, or roundabouts. Every time I'm all alert like this. But by God's grace, in 2 hours, 10 minutes, I was able to reach that church without missing one turn. It was possible, first with a prayer, second with the GPS.